Okay, guys, are able to see the screen and able to listen to my voice properly? Yeah, thank you. So let's start the class, or let's continue the class, which is already we discussed so far. Let me open the our class notes. So, in any object-oriented programming, what is the first step, sir? Encapsulation. What is the first principle we need to know? Encapsulation. What is encapsulation, sir? In any program, it handles two things: the data, program data, and as well as the program logic. So the data we store in the variables, logic we write the functions. The logic we are going to write the functions. So in object oriented programming, we combine these two and we call the structure as a class. We combine these two and we call the structure as a class. So what is a encapsulation? That encapsulation is nothing but combining what to what, sir? Data and the corresponding logic as a single unit, we called is called as encapsulation. In programming, to achieve encapsulation, we write the class. That is the syntax. This is the definition, this is the definition, and this is the syntax. This is the syntax. Okay, sir. I created the class, but how to create a class variables to store the data? How to create a class variable to store the data? Very simple syntax: variable name colon data type equal to value. Value is optional. Value is optional. You can create or you cannot. You may not assign. You can assign. You cannot assign. Means those kind of thing based on your scenarios. Okay, sir. How to? What is the first one? We prepare the plan. We prepare the design. But how to use the design? How to use the design? What is the best way, sir? Creating the object for that. Creating the object for that. Now I am asking how to create the object, sir? By using the new. By using the new. Sir, I created the object. Now how can I create, how can I access these properties? By using two types. What is the first one? Dot notation is there, as well as what, sir? Array index notation is there. Dot notation is there, as well as what, sir? Array index notation is there. Now tell me, for mandatory columns, what is preferable? Or for means always the properties are exist every time. At the time I should go for what, sir? Dot. Very good. What is the one, sir? Dot. So I'm asking the question again. For optional, sometimes it will come, sometimes it doesn't. So at the time, what I need to do? Array. Very good, guys. Very good. So you are following the class neatly. Now, okay, sir. Right now I created the object, but it is empty. But it is empty. My requirement is I want to initialize some values when at the time of object creation. At the time of object creation, right now you prepare the container. That container means whatever the object container for this data is empty. But how to fill the values at the time of creation itself? By using the constructor. By using the constructor. So the definition of the constructor will be to initialize the object properties at the time of creation. At the time of creation. So at the time I will go for what's a constructor. To initialize the object properties at the time of creation, I will go for constructor. Sir, how to write a constructor? Create a class. Observe, class name. The convention is always take the capital letter, the first word. The word first letter should be capital letter, and the second word first letter should be capital. That is a syntax. It is what we have in our design. Now what is the next one? How many properties I define? Three properties. What are they? ID, name, email. Now what are the properties I am having? What are the different data types of this one? ID should be a number. Name should be a name. Usually is what? It contains string. All characters, all type of characters can be allowed. What is the one, sir? Email is also what, sir? String. So these are the ones. Sir, how to initialize? Now tell me how many properties are there? Three properties. My requirement is I want to initialize all the properties. That is why what is the one, sir? ABC. Suppose your requirement is only initialize the specific properties, only two properties. It is also possible. So based on your requirement, again I am telling, Based on your requirement, you can initialize all the properties, or you can initialize the required properties only. So right now id name is required, which one is optional, sir? Email. Now I am asking the question, I am asking the precise question here. To access id, to access id, which way I need to use? Dot. Which access I need to use what, sir? Dot. To access name, sir? Dot. But to access email, sir? Array. Very good. To access email, we use what, sir? Array. Very good, sir. So, sir, I initialize with the data. Is it fixed always, sir? No, it is not fixed. You can have what, sir? You can have a update also. How to update, sir? Access the property, assign the new value. Access the property, assign the new value. It is also possible. And in the same way, we can delete the property also. It is also possible. So far we created the property, means properties for the classes, and we initialize them, and everything is ready. Now tell me, we know how to deal with the data. How to deal with the data. Now I am asking the question, what is the next step? Next step, sir? Logic. Creating a functions inside the class, and we are going to discuss and the rest of the topics also. What is the next one? Creating the functions inside the class. Creating the functions inside the class. Very simple, sir. Observe. Class A, any class name I am taking. Usually, how you create a function in the JavaScript or TypeScript, sir? What is the syntax? How to create a function in the JavaScript or TypeScript? What is the one? Function. What is the next one? Function name, open braces and closing braces. So this is the function creation syntax or not? Everybody know this one. How to create a function in the JavaScript, sir? Very simple. Create a function and function name. Now observe, in the TypeScript, if you want to create a function or method inside the class, do not use, should not use what, sir? Function keyword. Directly provide the name and the remaining thing. Suppose this function is expecting a parameters. At that time, you can write like this. Everyone is following? So very simple, sir. When you are creating a function, don't use what keyword? Function keyword. This is the syntax we need to follow. So when we are creating the function, or we call them as a method in inside the class, don't use function keyword. Don't use what is the answer? Function keyword. Don't use what keyword? Function keyword. So in this way I can access the one. In this way I can create the one. So this is what, as a programmer, we need to know. Sir, I want to write another function. Sir, a class can have multiple functions. Observe, if I want to write another, you can write like this. You can write like this. So everyone are able to understand this point, sir? Yes, this is a syntaxical. So when you are learning this, you are right now, you are learning the rules. You are learning the rules of what programming language? TypeScript programming language. When you are learning the rules, we need to follow the rules, sir. If you say, sir, why I need to drive on the left hand only? Means why the steering is on left hand? So these kind of things we cannot have any information. Those are the rules, sir. We need to follow those rules. Likewise, in the TypeScript programming, we need to create a function without keyword, so that it is called as it is a syntactically correct. It is syntactically correct. So we have the one, sir. Okay, you created the function. How to call the function? Let us see with the example. Let us see with the example. So this is one of the Angular blocks, sir. Or in the coming classes, we can see. Observe, what is the function I created, sir? M1. Am I using any keyword now? No, sir. That is what the syntax. So let us go. and let us use our workspace. This is yesterday's example. Let me create a new example. Example 6.ts. So very simple, export. What is the answer? Class A M1. Observe M2. Observe what is the answer? Console.log. I am not writing anything fancy here. Very simple. I am in M1. And in the same way, I am writing console.log. I am in M2. So we created the functions. Now I am asking the question. I am asking the so guys, sorry, this is an unnecessary one. Sorry. We can discuss this export in the coming classes, not today. So usual writing, that is why export is coming. So now observe how to create a object for this class. I want everyone to type in this code. How to create object for this class. Don't say new. Type entire one. Very good, Pradhan. Very good, Moto. Very good, Raghava, Nagendra, Basha, Chandu. Very good. Lakshman. Very good. Aravind, Satish. Very good, guys. Very good, Anup. Aravind. Very good. Laharika. Very good. Ravi. There are so many people in the classroom. Let me see. Suresh. Why are you not responding? Rakesh Jaiswal. Doraya. Reddy. Devendra Reddy, I guess. Very good. Bharat. So very good, guys. So in this way, I can create the object. Observe the standard syntax is what? Let variable name. I am giving the variable name as A1. Data type A equal to what, sir? New A. So you can provide this one or you can ignore this one also. That is optional, sir. That is why what is the one? Let variable name equal to new A. Now I am asking how to call this function A1 dot. What is the one? M1. A1 dot M1. So in the same way, how to call M2, sir? Variable name. What is the variable name? A1 dot. What is the one, sir? M2. Likewise, you can call. So how to access the function, sir? Create the object. Again, how to access the properties or data? Create the object. So in this way, let us test this program. Let us test this program. Very simple, sir. Right click, open with File Explorer. Now open the command prompt. What is the shortcut, sir? In the address bar, we are going to type the CMD. In the address bar, we are going to type the CMD. Very simple. What is the next command, sir? Ng serve. No, sir. What is the one? Very simple command. You can give me the command. What is the command, sir? TSC example 6.ts. What is the TypeScript compiler will do? It will compile all the TypeScript code into the JavaScript code so that we can execute. Example 6.js. Now observe, you are able to access what, sir? M1 and M2. You are able to access what, sir? M1 and M2. Now in this way, we can access the properties. We can access the methods also. We can access the methods also. So here I need to tell one keyword. What is the keyword, sir? Static. So what is a static keyword? So right now observe, sometimes in the interviews, recent interviews, they're asking this question, sir. That is why I'm explaining this one. Now I am asking the question, understand this point. So to access the M1, we are creating what's an object. We are creating what's an object. Now tell me, my requirement is, sir, I don't want to create the object. Still, I want to access the M1. Still, I want to access the M1. Do we have any other ways, sir? Yes, it is there. So declare the method as static. Declare the method as what? Static. Let me show you that. So observe what is the one I am declaring? Static. So you no need to use a function, or you no need to use the object. Simply you can call what, sir, by using the class name also. It is totally possible. So this one is a not a object method or instance method. It is now, it is what methods are? Static method. So let me show you the example. Example 6 or 7 dot ts. So now tell me, when I will go for the static method, sir, I don't want to create the object, but I want to call the method. At the time I will go for what, sir? Static methods. So static methods can be called by using class name. We no need, we don't need the object to access the methods. To access the methods. So this is the example. I want everyone to practice this example also, because this is one of the interview questions recently asking for the people. So right now, how many types of methods are there? Instance methods or object methods are there, as well as what is a method is there? Static methods are there. So we have two methods. First one, what is the first one, sir? Object method. The name itself is what, sir? Object method. How to call the object method? By creating the object. Or some people, some fancy people also call it as what, sir? Instance methods. Instance means object, another name. Now I am asking, object or instance method, what is the next one we are having, sir? Static methods or class methods. So guys, very simple. So this is the way. Now tell me, this is the way we are having. Following the class, it is very easy. Now I am asking the question. So we discussed about the class, and we discussed about the constructor, we discussed about the object creation, we discussed about what's it, creating the function, and we are creating the object also and accessing also. What is the next step, sir? Encapsulation is finished, and we are going to discuss about inheritance. Tell me, what is inheritance, sir? Some of you already know. Guys, inheritance, one line answer. I want good answer, sir. I want one good answer. Tell me. Use one class logic in another. Very good, Arvind. Very good. That is what? Very good, Raghava. Very good, Raghava. Basha, don't explain those kind of examples in the interview. Those examples are good for entertainment. Vehicle, car, parent, these kind of thing. Those kind of examples are good for entertainment in the Amirpet classes. Vehicle is there, car is there, this kind of thing. Hyundai car, Honda car, and Maruti car. Maruti car having four gears, Hyundai car having five gears. Hyundai i20 active having 6 gears. These kind of silly examples we don't need. These kind of silly examples we don't need. What is the one line and one good answer, sir? Code reusability. What is the one line answer? Code reusability. That is why I will go for what's a inheritance. I no need to write the reusable. I no need to write the duplicate logic. Instead of I will reuse the existing logic. How to do that? How to do that? Very simple. Why I need to go for inheritance? To improve the code organizing. What is the answer? To improve the code organizing, so that we can better. So simple thing, sir. If I don't write the duplicate logic, application size will be lesser or not? If we don't write the duplicate logic, application size will be lesser. What is advantage of application size having less size? Oh yes, compile time. Okay, what else? Very good. Easy to maintain. Performance in increase. Less memory. Performance. What is the answer? Performance. Memory wise as well as what's a object wise. So these kind of thing. Application size will be lesser, so that it is easy to organize the code, easy to maintain the code, and the code redundancy. Very good. That right word. So now I am asking reusability. Inheritance is used to write reusable logic. So my requirement is what's a, I want to reuse the logic. I want to use it to use it for reusable logic. Use it for reusable logic. So what we can reuse, sir? The first one, variable declaration, variables as well as what's sir? Methods or functions. What we can reuse, sir? What is the first one? Variables as well as what's sir? Functions. So how to do that? Very simple, sir. Now I am creating a class. Observe, what is the class I am having, sir? Student. Now observe one simple point. What are the different properties of the student? I want everyone to participate in this example. What is the answer? Student. What are the general properties of the student? Very good, Nagendra. What is the first one? ID. What is the next one, sir? ID. What is the data type of ID, sir? Number. What is the data type of ID? Number. Now observe name. What is the data type of a name, sir? String. What is the next one? Email. Email data type is what, sir? String. Now observe marks. Okay. First, let us have the course. Course is nothing but string. And as well as fees. Fees also what, sir? String. Now tell me, every student, a general having what, sir? ID, name, email, as well as what's our course and fees, because he is attending the course, that is why he is student, and how much fees he paid. So this is what we are having. Now observe faculty. So I want to represent the faculty. Observe class. What is the one we are having? Class faculty, or let us have employee. So follow the naming convention always. Employee. Now I am asking the question. For employee, what are the details I need to take? Again, he also have what's it? ID, some ID, means Aadhaar card, whatever the one. And what is the next one, sir? Name. Name should be what, sir? String. Employee also having what, sir? Email, string. And employee also having what, sir? Salary. What is the one, sir? String. Observe. As well as I need to take him what, sir? Address. Very good, Lakshman. Now observe. Now observe. Employee also having what are the fields, sir? ID, name, email, salary, and address. Now I am asking the question. Sorry, very good, Satish. It should be a number. I agree. What is the answer? Number. Now I am asking the question. Do we have common logic or duplicate logic in our application? Right now, in this definition of the classes, we have common logic or duplicate logic or not? Tell me, it is a good coding or bad coding? Very bad, sir. Very bad. Very bad. Never ever write the duplicate logic. So observe how to overcome this problem. So observe class. What is the class I am creating? Person. Now observe what is the new class I created, sir? Person. Now tell me very simple how to have this one extends. Observe what is the one, sir? Person. So extends. What is the one, sir? Person. Now tell me, now tell me right now with this one, how many times I am writing the duplicate logic? Only one time. How many times I'm writing the logic, sir? Only one time. But it will be used by multiple classes or no? It will be used by multiple classes. Now tell me which one is good, sir? With inheritance or without inheritance? With inheritance. What is inheritance, sir? Reusability. With what is inheritance, sir? Reusability. That is what we need to do. So for this one, you no need of any rocket science or you no need to have computer science degrees, sir. That is what I am explaining. So if you have a common sense, if you have simple common sense or simple logic understanding, you can work with the UI or you can work with any programming language. Do you agree with that? Thank you, guys. Thank you. So now this is the way we are going to work with what's the variables. So right now, this is nothing but we are sharing what's the variables. From where to where? From the parent to the child. From the parent to the child. Now I am asking, who is the parent class here? Who is the parent class here? Person. Who is the parent class? Because it is having what's a common logic. It is having what's a common logic. Now I am asking, who is the child class? Who are the child classes now? Student as well as employee. Very good. Very good, guys. Employee, student. Now tell me what is the keyword for inheritance we are using? Extends. Right now, right now, it is a user defined one or language provided one. Language, sir, it is not my word or your word, sir. It is a language provided one. It's a keyword. Who provided this one, sir? Language. What language, sir? TypeScript language. Or in other programming languages also, we have similar kind of thing. In Java, it is same, and it is in .NET also, it is a similar kind of thing. So now I am asking the question: what is inheritance, sir? Reusability. What we are reusing, sir? Variables as well as the logic. So this is the example for what, sir? Variables. And in the same way, observe class. A. Observe, I'm not writing anything fancy here. I'm using the old example with the new clothes. Example 8. Very simple, sir. So right now I have two functions in the A class. Class B M3 M4. Observe, this is the one. So I have two classes and this is the one. So my requirement is like this. So all the B class objects should have four methods. What are they, sir? M1, M2 and M3, M4. Now this is a good code or bad code, sir? This is a good code or bad? Very bad, sir. Why? Because we are writing the duplicate logic. How to overcome this one or how to write the good code? Very simple. Observe, we are going to use one beautiful keyword. What is the keyword we are going to use, sir? Extends. What is the class I am extending? A. What is the class I am extending? A. Now I am asking the question in the same way. Observe, C extends A, M5 and M6. And what is the one? M5, M6. Now tell me how many times I'm writing the logic once again? Only one time. But the A class logic will be used by multiple classes. Now tell me, can you, is it a good way of writing the code or not? Yes, in the real time also we are going to write this kind of code only. So writing the multiple classes. So this is the way we are going to have it. Now observe, now observe how to create the object for the B class. Everyone participate in the session. How to create an object for the B class? Very good, guys. Very good. Let B equal to, what is the answer? New B. Let B equal to new B. Now I am asking the couple of questions. Give me the answer. B dot M3. Is it a valid method call or invalid method call? Valid. It is what, sir? Valid. Why it is valid? Now I am using the B class. In the B class already what is the method is available or what is the function is available? M3 is available. So if it is valid, the next one B dot M4 is also is valid. B dot M4 is also valid. Now I am asking the question. B dot M1, is it is valid or invalid? How it can be valid, sir? Because of inheritance. Because of inheritance or extends. Because of inheritance, it is extends. Right now, inheritance is nothing but inheritance, sir. So right now, B dot M1. First, it will look into the class. It is not available. So your execution engine automatically searches in what, sir? A class also. It is available. Now I am asking the question. Is it valid or invalid? If it is B dot M5, it is invalid. Why? Because it is not available in its parent class, as well as it is not available in the parent class also. That is why it is invalid. Now I am asking the question. What are the direct methods are available for the B class object? What are the direct methods are available in the B class object? Guys, it is not a rocket science question. What are the direct methods are available for the B class object? M3 and M4. What are the direct available? M3 and M4. What are the indirect methods also available? M1 and M2. Very good, sir. In total, all the B class objects contains how many methods? 4. Very good. 4. Very good. Observe. I'm very glad, sir. I'm very glad to have you. Now observe. Now I am creating the object for C class. Now I am creating the object for C class. What is the one? C dot M5. It is valid. And in the same way, C dot M6. It is also what's a valid. But observe C dot M1. It is also valid. Why it is valid, sir? C dot M1. Your execution engine first it will verify in what, sir? M C class. If it is not available, it will look into the parent class. What is the parent class, sir? A. M1 is available. Now I am asking the question C dot M3. It is valid or invalid? Invalid. Why? Because now execution engine first it will check into the C class. It is not available. Okay, it is available in the parent class. No, it is not available. So in this way, it is not possible. But observe, think and tell me. What about now? What about now? C class extends what, sir? B class. Now I am asking the question. C dot M1. Is it valid or invalid? Think and tell me. Think and tell me. It is perfectly valid, sir. Observe. First, it will look into the its class. First, it will look into the its class, and it is not available. M1 is not available. Now, it will look into the B class. Okay, it is not available. Now, it will look into the parent class until last parent class. If the method is available, it is invalid. Yes, you understand the point now. Observe. What about this? Valid. Valid, sir. Why? Because M2 is not available in the C, not available in the B, but it is available in the A. It is valid. So this is what as a programmer we can have. So this is also example you need to practice. Let B equal to new B and B dot M3, B dot M4 and B dot M1. So as Satish Kumar, we can discuss this one in the coming classes. And discuss this one in the coming classes. Now I am asking the question, sir, what about this one? It is inheritance. What about this one? Inheritance. Now tell me, let me copy the code. What about this one, sir? Single level. This one is a single level or multi-level? Highlighted one, sir. Highlighted one. Single. This one is what level, sir? Single. What about this one, sir? It is a single stair building or double stair building? Multiple. Double means multiple, multi-level building, multi-level inheritance. So this is the example for I already provided multi-level inheritance. Multi-level inheritance. So likewise you can have multi-level inheritance, multiple levels. You can have 5 levels or 6 levels based on your requirement. So in the TypeScript we cannot have multiple inheritance. We cannot have what's a multiple inheritance. So let me show you that example so that you can easily understand that point. Example 9. Today I will share all these examples in our Google Drive so that you can access. Extends A comma B. This is not possible. So right now, why it is not possible? So let me show you that. If it is possible, tell me what is the function I am calling? What is the function M1? Now tell me M1 is not available in what, sir? C class. Now it should execute A class method or B class method, because C extends what, sir? A comma B. It is not possible. Why it is not possible? I am explaining. Why it is not possible? I am explaining. Because there is a confusion in the classes or not. Ambiguous is the correct word, but what is the more good word, sir? Confusion. To whom, sir? Ambiguous is the I guess a textbook word, sir, but I will use a common real-time word, confusion. For whom, sir? Execution engine. Execution, who are executing the program, means that is nothing but our TypeScript language cannot understand. Okay, you are calling or you are referring right now the M1. So right now observe, if I call like this M5, tell me, do we have any confusion here? M5. Do you have any confusion here? No, sir. Directly it will call what function? The C class method. But observe, M2. Do you have any confusion here? No, sir. So that is why the language designers, TypeScript language designers, a class can extend only one parent class. A class can extend only one parent class. That is a reason. Suppose if it allows, it is a problematic for our execution engine or not. So right now M1 is available in what class, sir? A class, and M1 is available in the B class also. Now if I call M1, which method you are calling? It is unable to identify. That is why multiple inheritance is not possible in TypeScript language also. In what language? TypeScript language also. Following the question, sir. So sometimes in the interviews they will ask you. So the example here I will share with you. So this is what as a programmer we need to know. Guys, today we discussed about the inheritance. I will share the notes with you in our Google Drive folder. Download and understand.